Hello guys, so today is my last call in obstetric and gynecology. Actually, it's my last call throughout my whole internship. I'm literally done after this call. When you're on call, you continue with the day like it's any other normal day. So what we did in our group, we suggested that every person who's on call, you stay in antenatal or you stay in female ward. In female ward, there's rarely patients, so you get to rest until the evening starts. And just before my call starts, I like to go have a drink with one of my friends who is a nurse, and we have a small chat, and it's usually fruitful. It's always interesting hearing other people's stories. And so now it's almost around 6 o'clock, so things are kind of taking off. I currently have 2 patients with hyperemesis gravidum. I'm gonna put them on promethazine and ringer's lactate, and then hopefully things will slow down. And currently they're somehow stable. I'm gonna take them to ultrasound. After ultrasound, I'm gonna take them to the lab, and yeah. Now currently I'm gonna go and write some notes for those patients, and once I'm done writing the notes, I'm gonna go for my first evening round with some of the nurses, and hopefully that will be a good round. So I'm going to collect blood from the patient who's currently having an HB of 6 and is supposed to go for biopsy of the cervix tomorrow. So because it's my last call, I think I'm gonna go and look for something to eat outside for the nurses. I prefer dinner inside, so I'm gonna go outside, look for some drinks and some sweets, and hopefully the nurses will be grateful for it because they've been so good to me. So now I'm going to collect my blood for my patient who has an HB of around 6.8, which is quite low. So they also have myomas of around 7.5. So tomorrow they're probably gonna go for a myomectomy. So I'm gonna try get them as much blood as possible, at least 3 units. Hopefully the lab will accept. If the lab doesn't accept, then Changa will take it over, because we can go in with that blood, with that HB for myomectomy, because it's actually a huge procedure. There's a lot of bleeding that can occur in there. So let me go talk to the lab now. Hopefully everything will go well. Behind every blood transfusion, there's an intern that is going up and down the whole hospital trying to find blood. So here I just came back from sending the baby that we just delivered to the mother, because we have labor ward and then we have postnatal. So just went to drop the baby, and I'm going back to labor ward. Hopefully the night will continue to be good to me. After delivering the baby, I decided to go for dinner, and for dinner today I'm going to be having ugali, which is pap in South Africa, and chicken and some gravy. So I actually had a very nice moment. I was having dinner with the first nurse that I actually met when I got to this hospital. We call her Shangazi, which means hello. Nakuja. We call her Shangazi, which means aunt, and she's being like so nice from my arrival. I was in pediatrics, so she was telling me stories about how life was when we first arrived, how I didn't know a lot of things, I didn't even know the language, and now I'm able to communicate in the language. And yeah, she was telling me about the different departments, the food, giving me life advice. It was actually nice seeing her. We actually ended up having dinner together. And now I'm back. It's around 9 p.m. and currently I'm going to emergency. There is a patient that I've been called to see that has incomplete abortion. So I'm gonna collect the patient, send them to labor to to check if the cervix is open, and if the cervix is open, we're gonna do evacuation. So if the cervix is open, we're gonna do evacuation, and if it's not open, I'm gonna give some meso, and hopefully by around the morning the cervix will be open or rather dilated. Hello? Hello? Hey. I just came back from emergency and the cervix is closed, and unfortunately the patient is a cash patient and we are a private hospital, so she asked if it's possible for us to give her medication and then she'll come back if she sees any problem. I contacted one of my seniors and they said that should be fine, so I'm gonna give her that and then she can go home and we'll see her tomorrow morning. So now I'm going for my evening round. The last round for tonight is around 11 p.m. so I'm just gonna go to maternity. So that was one of the interns that was in the surgery department and we're on call together. So yeah, I just received an admission. The patient came with like 39 weeks of gestation age. It's kind of a sad situation. She said she realized that she has decreased fetal heart rates since the afternoon. So since she's 39 weeks, I did a Doppler monitor to check if there's any heart rate, and I realized that there was nothing. I asked the nurses in charge to also check, and there was nothing. Took her for ultrasound, found that she has an IUFD, which is an intrauterine fetal death. So now I'm going to do some counseling, which is kind of very sad. And yeah, around 4 AM we'll try and induce her and start the progress of labor so that she can deliver either. She doesn't have to go for Caesar. And this is her second death, so it's kind of sad. Yeah, but we'll continue. Let's go find a place to sleep because we don't have any interns call room. We just have a computer room. So I'm gonna find an empty room and hopefully it's quite clean and call it a night for now and wait for any calls for any emergencies or any evacuations, or if there's any patient complaints. I have my microphone here with me, so I'm good. Okay guys, good night. So now we wait and we wait for a call. Hopefully we don't get to be called. Just when I got my sheets and I found a place to sleep, I get a call from the maternity ward. There's a patient who's complaining of severe itching. So I'm gonna check up the patient. If there's any drug reactions, I think I'll sort it out. If not, I think I'll give her hydrocortisone stat and then we'll see how it goes, because my guy is getting very tired now. So now I'm actually gonna go to the doctor's room and write all the notes for the patient that I received, and we go try and sleep again. Hopefully this time there won't be any calls or anything. So just when I thought there won't be any calls or anything, I get called that there is a patient coming in, 38 weeks in labor, 2 previous scars, so have to go for emergency cesarean section. I called my senior and now I'm in theater waiting for my senior and preparing the patient. After I saw that patient, I tried to go take a nap and then I get called again. Another patient, 4 previous scar in labor, so I have to go for another emergency cesarean section, and at this time it's around like 3 o'clock. So after the cesarean section, I get a call from the gynecology ward, which is the female ward, and they told me that the patient that I had put misoprostol for is currently bleeding heavily. So I just asked them to send the patient to theater so I can do evacuation for the patient. And just when I was about to leave again, the second patient coming for emergency evacuation due to incomplete abortion, and I just told them send the patient so I can do the evacuation. Then we did the evacuation and we are out. It's almost around 6 o'clock, so I think I'm just gonna go for rounds. Good morning. Shit, I've had a very hectic night actually. I had 2 seizures and 2 evacuations, all in the space of 1 a.m. and 4 a.m. And after that I couldn't even try and take a nap because I was just out of it. So I just started going to see more of my patients. Now I'm going for a round, and look at this sunset. This sunrise is quite beautiful. So this is almost the end of my call. I'm just gonna prepare my morning round, the round before the morning round, my own personal round, and then after this I'm gonna go for the morning report. So I just finished my call, so I'm gonna run home, take a shower. After taking a shower, I'm gonna go to town. I have a workshop with Canon with one of the Tanzanian photographers called Osi, so I'm gonna run for that. I'm quite sleepy, but hey, no one forced me, I'm going. So the workshop just finished, so I'm gonna go back to one of the beaches close to my house and take a quick nap on the beach. And I like going around the sun because there's literally no one, it's so empty. Hope you guys enjoyed this call, and till we meet again, have a good one. Cheers.